Hello Aquarius, welcome to a quantum tarot reading with Louise. I'm going to pull out 3 columns, a challenge column, a solution column and an outcome column. These are my own tarot cards. You will not find any other tarot reader reading from these cards. So you have the Page of Swords, Curiosity, Vigilance, New Ideas. You may be feeling a little bit stuck in your self-identity at the moment. So you're an air sign, an Aquarius, very intellectual, very much about objectivity, rationality. You may love science or topics that are not too linked to feelings. So like objective topics. But you're feeling a bit blocked in that. You're feeling a bit like stagnant in your journey at the moment, in your intellectual journey. It's like you're looking for some more stimulation, mental stimulation. You're juggling change, you're struggling with a balance. You may feel like you've got a decision to make, and it may be one that pertains to some sort of material element in your life, like family, house, moving house, which house to buy. It could be the separation of something physical. It could be selling. It doesn't have to be a house, it could be another material object. It could even be finances, like you could be making a decision around, should you invest your money in gold or Bitcoin or, silver or the stocks. So this, something here about making a decision that's going to impact your material stability, whether that's through finance or where you live. But you're struggling to make that decision. There's a blockage there. And I think it's because you don't feel like you have a full set of information. So you're waiting for some information, but you might not even know what that information is at this stage, but you know that you need something more to go on. You need more clarity. Then you have the 9 of Wands. I feel like you've been very patient with this situation, and you've been waiting for a while now. You might be feeling like your patience is getting slightly tested, and that's causing you're being very resilient, but you feel almost like, yes, I feel it's starting to weigh you down a little bit now, this waiting game. So what can we do about this, Aquarius? Well, you have the remote eye, remote viewing. Remote viewing is all about taking your mind out of, essentially it's using the nodes in space-time, it's using the quantum field to go into a different reality, essentially. So you take your mind out of your body and then you travel into whichever area of the world or the universe you want to go to. And it sounds very crazy. I know people that can actually do this. There are people online that can do it. It's been taught in the military. The military have people that actually use this technique to go and spy. So it's not as crazy as it sounds. And actually we all have this ability through our third eye. Our third eye is mostly blocked, but let's not get into that conspiracy theory. For lots of reasons. 1, emotional, 2 is our diet, fluoride in water, etc. It blocks the pineal gland. The pineal gland is what allows you to see into the quantum field. So in terms of your solutions, opening up your third eye, not only does it let you see into the quantum field physically and travel to alternative dimensions, but it's the gateway to your intuition. It's your intuitive eye. It's where you see through all the confusion, all the nonsense, all the lies, and you see straight directly into the deep truth of the matter. You see into the heart of the matter. And you can see it with your third eye. It comes up as impressions, like it might be a vision, but not a physical vision like I'm looking at my camera right now. It's it's an impression, it's a non-tangible impression. You'll understand it if you start tuning in and using your third eye, but it comes up as impressions. But when you know, it's one of those situations that when you know an impression has come up and you know it's showing you the truth. So tapping in, maybe doing some third eye meditations, understanding more about your third eye, and using your sixth sense to make decisions rather than relying on the data and the logic, because that's very Aquarius, is the data and the logic and the objectivity. But sometimes life isn't always objective, it's intuitive as well. So don't discount the intuitive part of your experience. Absolutely tap into that to help you solve your issues, because that intuition is information that's coming directly from the quantum field into your direct awareness. Okay, so it's important to listen to that. And then we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, well, this is sort of saying you need to make a decision, basically. Yeah, I would say you will be ready to make a decision once you've taken that time to go within and focus on opening up your third eye and you're listening to your intuition. Tap into your creativity. So there's somebody that could be in your orbit at the moment. I'm getting a female energy, and they could be a very creative person. They might inspire you in some way. Tap into their energy, potentially have a conversation with them, get some support on the issue. And contrary to that, you've got two quite opposing energies here, because you've also got the Hermit, which is all about going within, which links to the remote eye card. So I would say the message here is do something that you haven't done before. So instead of just relying on your own objectivity and rationality, use your inner intuition, and also have a conversation with this person. I don't know who this person is, obviously, hopefully you know. It's a creative female energy. So draw on those surroundings and those opportunities to help you work your way through this decision that you need to make, that you're still sort of waiting for information to come. And then if you do that, wow, this is you stepping back into your power. This is the King of Swords. So this is the most mature version of an air sign, which is Aquarius. So you are absolutely going to be stepping back into your power, Aquarius. I love this as an outcome card for you. It's the best outcome card you can get. And then you have the Two of Cups. So you've had a 2 so far in every single column, but this one is about emotion. You may be meeting somebody new. I see some potential, it could be potential romance coming in for you. It might just be a deeper level of connection with someone who you care about. And it could be a rekindling with your current partner as well. It could be taking that relationship to a deeper level. But there's a new energy here coming in for you around partnership, around a deep bond with a partner. So amazing. Again, lovely card for you. And the Star card, another Aquarius card. Wow. So the Star card is hope, healing, renewal. And that's what you're going to experience, Aquarius. Hope, healing and renewal. You're going to come out with a new sense of authority with who you are, but also a deeper sense of identity. And it's not only will you have worked through this blockage, but you will be such a more refined version of yourself. The Star card is the star of Aquarius, so I love this for you. Maybe you're actually stepping into stardom. It could be that you're going to become a star, literally, or it could be that you're going to become a star in your immediate environment, like your workplace or your home life. People are going to start looking up to you more, as the shining bright one that illuminates the household, or that illuminates the workplace. So love this outcome for you, Aquarius. I think you've got so much to look forward to. Really exciting times ahead for you. One final card to finish on, which will be the balance card. I love that because that feeds into what I explained about not just relying on the logic, not just relying on the data, but using your intuition as well. Because as all humans, we all have both. We all have a mind, we all have the intuitive part of us that senses our way through. And I think you need to start to use more of a balance rather than just relying on your intellect, because you have a lot of intellect. You're very intelligent as an Aquarius. Achieve harmony within yourself, creating stability in all areas of life. So, amazing. Aquarius, please subscribe, because I'm giving away a free reading which will be 30 to 40 minutes long. It will be a personal reading to one of my first 50 subscribers, because this is a brand new YouTube channel. So I'm trying to grow the channel obviously as quickly as possible. Please support me by subscribing and putting yourself into the pot for a chance to win a reading. Please also like the video and share with anyone who you might think would benefit from the video. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, Aquarius.